Hello everybody, welcome to another Williams Warhammer World. Today is going to be a Tactical Tuesday. Like most Tactical Tuesdays, I discuss tactics with this special squad, and if you looked at the title of this video, you know I'll be talking about the Sisters of Battle, or the new name, Adepta Soritas, and their only troop choice, the Battle Sister Squad. Now this squad can be up to 20 women strong, and they can have up to 2 special weapons. Not that impressive when you look at it. However, they don't have to be at 20 to get the 2 special weapons. You only need 5 women in the squad to get 2 special weapons. So what I do, and what I recommend a lot of people should do, if you're not doing massed infantry, if you're just running them in vehicles, which you should run them in the transport and the emulator, is you give them 2 multi-guns, because that's all around good stuff. And you put them in an emulator, you run up to whatever you want to kill, they pop out, kill it. It's pretty simple. Standard play for most transport-based armies. What I do with my emulators, I run them in side by side with my 2 sisters, the battle squad, make a wall, they all pop out, kill the unit they want to shoot, and then they pop in the transports if they survive. Now, what makes Sisters of Battle different is that they're like regular guardsmen, however, they shoot better, so their ballistic skill is 4, so you hit on 3s. Their toughness is 3, however, they have a power armor. They're pretty impressive. They have better weapons, which is a bolter, or a bolt gun. They have bolt pistols, crack grenades, and frag grenades. So they're pretty well equipped women. On top of that, they all have a 6-up invulnerable save, and they get a +1 to 9 to witch. That's not bad. They also have superb leadership of 8. You can upgrade it to have leadership 9. They also have these things because they're so bitchin' awesome. Their faith is just so bitchin' in the Emperor that they can do random acts of faith that makes them pretty amazing in combat. What this one does is called the Light of the Emperor. That gives this. You can use it during your shooting phase, or your opponent's, or your own assault phase. It gives you preferred enemy. And what I normally do, I pop out, roll my active fate to make your leadership test, which is usually a 9 because I put the upgraded superior or sergeant in unit to get your active phase. You only use your active fate once a game, as opposed to the old rules where you could use so many a turn, depending on how many faith points you generated. There's no faith points anymore, just one active phase a game. Kinda puts a hinder on it. However, what you can do, and I would do it, but I don't have the money to spend $15 on one model, is get a Simulacrum Imperius, what allows them to use an active faith an additional time per game. So you can use active faith twice. So I run mine in an emulator with the multi-multi, 2 multi-guns, and with 4 sisters, and their sisters have bolt guns, and the sister superior has a chain sword. Pretty cheap, effective, pretty effective army. If it's about 140 points for that one unit. That can all around take out. You can take out light armor, heavy armor, because the multi guns are pretty awesome at taking out armor. You also have your bolt guns, which can take out infantry. Now, what's downside of putting them in the vehicles is the low amount of people that you can have in the emulator. You can only put 6, like a Razorback. You can make a blob army with sisters, which is you can have up to 20 in a squad, and they're 60 points. And I think to add a sister, it's, let me see how many points it is. It is 12 points a model. It's not bad. Cheaper than a Space Marine, and they have a 6-up invulnerability save. So, however, they are only toughness 3. That's the thing. They are only toughness 3. But, regardless on their toughness, they have power armor. So you can rely on your faith in the Emperor, and your faith in your power armor to win the day through most battles. So that's what I do with my Sisters of Battle. What I do is I put them in the emulators, run them, shove them down my opponent's throat, they get blown up, no big deal. It's 140 points. I have my other things I can deal with. And then they pop out, kill whatever I want to kill. If they don't blow up, pop back in, keep going. You have a 6-up invulnerability save. I know it doesn't mean much to a lot of things, but 6-up is better than just dying. Okay? So, it's not really a big tactic per se, but you always want to use your Act of Fate as soon as possible. Because I find the longer you wait, the more chance that you have of not using it because they are going to die. 3-up armor is good, but you still fail 1/3 of the time. So, you want to use your Act of Fate as soon as you can. If you have your Simulacrum Imperius in there, use them. You still use it as soon as you can, because that's 2 you can use. So that's my biggest. That's not really. I don't know if it's a tactic. It's like a no-brainer thing. Use your Act of Fate as soon as possible. Do it. Otherwise, you regret not using them. I even forget to use them sometimes. So just use them. Okay. Use your Act of Fate. Put them in rhinos or emulators. Since there's a battle, I have a transport collar repressor that is available on Forge Wall. Excuse me. It has a heavy flamer on it, and it's armor 13 in the front. It's armor 13-11 on the sides. So that's not bad. I put mine in there, but I only have 1. I plan on getting more. They're 80 points. But yeah, you can put 10 in there. They have 2 firing points in this heavy flamer. Armor 13. It's like, whoa, whoa! However, I like the emulator because it's cheaper and you can get a multi-melt on it. A heavy flamer can only do so much. It's good at taking out infantry. That's about it. But anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know what you do with your Sisters of Battle Squad, how you use them, if you even use the Simulacrum and Imperius, and when do you use your Faith points? What one do you think it would be a good time to use them? I think as soon as possible, so let me know what you think. Alright guys, have a great day, and I'll see you next Tuesday.